they've hit an all-new low with this one.
You say deplorable, I say adorable. For answers, I'm your sorter. Ask a Trump supporter.
Trump called our fallen troops losers and suckers. Hey. Only John McCain. Seriously, though, let's not conflate the back-and-forth political mudslinging between President Trump, John McCain, and Bush with how he feels about the rank-and-file servicemen and women of our United States forces. This utterly ridiculous fake news story was instantly debunked, and it's so outrageous that only a pathetic partisan hatchet rag would break a story this bad. And that's why The Atlantic reported on it. According to anonymous sources, 2 years ago, during a trip to France, President Trump didn't want to visit a cemetery where American military service members were buried during the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I, because the graveyard was filled with losers and suckers, and he didn't want to get his hair wet. The flight log information was immediately released, and it showed that President Trump's flight to the cemetery was canceled due to weather concerns, not hairstyle concerns. Additionally, it was too late for the Secret Service to schedule a new route via car because they would have had to close too many roads. Now, while debunking just this much of this fake news story would be enough for me to discount the rest of it because it's a tale based on nothing. There are no audio or visual recordings of any of these so-called statements. And not only have the people specifically named in the story refused to corroborate it, but also, according to the Washington Post, 14 people who traveled to France with the president have denounced the lies in the article, with an additional 11 people that weren't there but said on the record that he doesn't talk like this. Heck, even Trump-hating John Bolton said it didn't happen. I tell you, if I called up The Atlantic and said, hey, don't use my name, but President Trump took a dump at my house and didn't flush the toilet, they would print it. I'm getting really sick of this mess. Joe Biden is actually on tape calling our United States servicemen and women dull, slow, and stupid bastards. But the mainstream media won't be covering that because it's a real story.
And two, I appointed Johnson to the Academy. I just want you to know that. Let's clap for that, you stupid bastards. Man, you are a dull bunch. Must be slow here, man.
Also found in this web of lies is the preposterous notion that President Trump didn't know who the good guys were in World War I. Did anybody bother to Google this man's age? President Trump's dad was almost old enough to serve in World War I. Men that served in the war would have had kids Donald Trump's age. So you would have me believe that a young Donald Trump was what, like on another planet or something while the adults were talking? Let's not forget that there weren't 5,000 TV channels and Twitter back then either. For the, and I use this term loosely, journalists that work at The Atlantic that can't use Google, President Trump went to the New York Military Academy, where according to you, he never learned about the war to end all wars. I know you like to treat your readers like they're stupid, but you've blinded yourselves with hate to the point where now you can't even see that you are the ones that look foolish as you proudly discredit yourselves by publishing anonymously sourced obvious lies. And since you have no shame, I'll be embarrassed for you. President Trump loves our military families, and they love him back.
I am thrilled to inform you that your husband is back from deployment. He is here with us tonight, and we couldn't keep him waiting any longer.
He's rebuilt the military and put our veterans first by enacting the VA Choice Act and the VA Accountability Act. Obama disrespected our Marines by using them as umbrella-carrying props when he could have just had a staffer hold his umbrella for him.
Why don't we get a couple of Marines? They're going to look good next to us. Just because I want to. I've got to change his suits, but I don't know about our prime minister.
Contrast that with President Trump going to retrieve a Marine's hat not once, but twice after it had been blown away by the wind. President Trump is the ultimate patriot, and he takes time out to comfort the mothers and families of our fallen soldiers.
He went in the compound and he saved his team. He knew he was going to be killed and wasn't coming home, and he asked me not to be forgotten.
You take care of him. He's looking down. He's very proud.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything you're doing for the country.
You know, they're looking down.
Very much.
Jimmy knew he wasn't coming home. Jimmy knew he wasn't coming home. And he said, he said, Mama, I hope that people don't forget that I ever lived. And if you could remember just Jimmy, that would mean so much to me. I was a Marine also, and a Marine and mother of a Marine. It would mean so much to me, sir.
We will do it.
Thank you so much.
None are greater or braver than those who fight for America in uniform. We are blessed to be joined tonight by Corinne Owens, the widow of U.S. Navy Special Operator, Senior Chief William Ryan Owens. Ryan died as he lived, a warrior and a hero, battling against terrorism and securing our nation.
If you love our troops and you love America, then there's only one clear choice this November: Trump 2020. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and please share it. You can help us continue to fight in the war against disinformation by donating at paypal.me/rightleftofcenter and at subscribestar.com/rightleftofcenter. I'm Right from Right Left of Center, and if you're watching, you're probably right too.